The stomach. What organ is described as the yin partner of the stomach?
Spleen.
Which organ is called the great breadbasket?
Stomach.
The stomach primarily receives which of the following?
Food and liquids.
What does the stomach do to food before it is sent to the spleen?
Ripens and rots it.
Where are the impure residues from food sent after the stomach processes them?
Small intestine.
Which of the following is a function of the stomach?
Sends chi downwards.
The stomach is the root of
Jin yi.
what condition can arise if the stomach does not empty properly?
Chi deficiency.
Which sensation does the stomach dislike?
Dryness.
The stomach has a tendency toward which of the following?
Heat.
What type of organ is the stomach classified as in Chinese medicine?
Fu.
Which organ works closely with the stomach to send pure essences upward?
Spleen.
What happens if the stomach cannot send cannot send impure residues down?
Eating will become impossible.
The stomach and spleen together are compared to what part of a machine?
Crankshaft.
Which of the following can easily generate heat in the stomach?
Spicy or hot energy food.
What is the stomach's relationship to the exterior of the body?
Directly connected through the mouth and throat.
Which organ is responsible for sending pure fluid aspects up to the lung?
Spleen.
What does the term yin and yang refer to in the context of the stomach?
Its opposing functions with the spleen.
Which of the following best describes the stomach's role in qi production?
It produces post-heaven chi.
Okay. Which climate condition damages stomach yin?
Dryness.
Wait lang.
Dryness, doc.
Yeah, okay. Which substances can damage the stomach by pathological heat?
Alcohol.
What type of energy do strong spices have that can affect the stomach?
Hot energy.
Which organ helps the stomach send its qi downwards?
Liver.
Yeah. Yeah, liver and stomach. Okay.
Yeah.
Liver ba?
Chi downward. Dapat spleen.
Yeah, I think it's the spleen.
Yeah.
Because when the stomach qi goes down, the spleen should go up. So the higher up, as the spleen qi goes up, the stomach qi will descend. What happens when the stomach is invaded by heat from the liver?
Stomach experiences heat pathology.
In which direction does the spleen send its qi?
Upwards.
What type of pathology can cold cause in the stomach?
Disrupts food transformation.
Which of the following is not a cause of stomach heat?
Ice water.
What does the stomach provide to the rest of the body?
Pure essences from ingested food and liquids.
Which organ depends on the stomach for the production of jinye?
Kidneys.
What is the result when the stomach qi breaks down?
Disturbed communication between kidneys, lung, and heart.
Yan, napaka-importante, no? Kidney, lung, heart. Which organ is responsible for transforming the food after the stomach sends residues down?
Small intestines.
The large intestine and stomach together belong to which aspect of the body?
Yang Ming.
Which symptom is not a sign of stomach imbalance due to liver qi stagnation?
Headache.
What type of dryness signs appear when the stomach has heat imbalance?
Dry tongue coating.
Stomach is the root of which bodily substance?
Fluids.
Which organ's yang supports the spleen yang in fluid transformation?
Kidneys.
What is the primary function of the stomach in relation to food?
To rot and ripen the food.
The stomach and spleen's relationship is described as which of the following?
Symbiotic.
What does the stomach control in the body?
Receiving, rotting, and ripening. Transformation of food essences, descending chi.
Which point is described as the best point to stimulate the receiving function of the stomach?
Ren 12.
That's why don't forget it. The stomach is often called the great granary. What does this nickname refer to?
Its role in receiving and holding food and drink.
A strong, healthy appetite indicates what about the stomach's receiving function?
Strong stomach receiving.
What does a thin white tongue coating suggest?
Good stomach chi.
Which two acupuncture points are highlighted as a simple and powerful combination to tonify chi and blood?
Stomach 36 and spleen 6.
The stomach's rotting and ripening of food is compared to which kitchen object?
A bubbling cauldron.
What is the stomach considered the origin of together with the spleen?
Chi and blood.
Which of the following indicates a weak stomach receiving function?
Belching, nausea, and vomiting.
The middle burner is located in which organ?
Stomach.
Strong stomach chi is synonymous with what prognosis?
Good prognosis.
Which organ's chi relies on stomach chi to reach the lung channel?
All organ chi.
What does a gentle flowing, relatively soft pulse indicate?
Good stomach chi.
The stomach is described as the sea of food and drink. Which text is quoted for this description?
Chapter 60 in the spiritual access.
Wait lang ha, akong appointment sa mga tao. Wait lang. 53. Which symptom does not indicate a weak stomach chi?
Strong, healthy appetite.
What is the effect of a deficiency of both stomach and spleen chi?
Chronic tiredness and weak limbs.
Which ancient scholar authored the discussion on stomach and spleen? P. Wei Lun.
Lei Dong 1.
Which of the following is not a function of the stomach?
Controlling respiration.
Which of these is not mentioned as a tonification point for stomach chi?
Liver tree.
Stomach's role in transporting food essences primarily affects which part of the body?
The limbs.
What does a thin white tongue coating indicate?
Stomach is functioning properly.
Okay. Wait lang ha, okay. What does a thick white coating on the tongue suggest about the stomach?
Stomach is functioning properly.
No. Thick white coating.
Oh, cold in the stomach.
A thick yellow coating on the tongue reflects which stomach condition?
Heat in the stomach.
Which organ transports food essence to the limbs?
Stomach.
If the stomach's transport of food essence is impaired, the person may feel.
Tired and weak limbs.
Which acupuncture point is used to tonify the stomach when the tongue has no coating?
Ren 12.
The best point to stimulate descending of stomach chi is?
Ren 10.
Yeah. When stomach chi fails to descend, which symptom is likely?
Feeling of fullness and distension.
Which organ helps the descending of stomach chi under normal conditions?
Liver.
The stomach is described as the origin of fluids. What does this mean?
It creates body fluids from food and drink.
Deficiency of stomach fluids may cause the tongue to be?
Dry and cracked.
Which habit is the main reason for stomach fluid deficiency?
Eating too late at night.
The kidneys are sometimes called the gate of the stomach because they?
Transform fluids. in the lower burner.
Long-standing stomach fluid deficiency often leads to deficiency of.
Kidney yin.
Yes. Okay, if you notice, diba, sa tongue, the center
Mm,
is the stomach. So it will extend to
mm,
the kidney. So actually, if you see the line already, kidney deficiency na gyud na siya. It
mm.
includes the stomach. Which organ is young but has its channel on the front of the body?
Stomach.
The stomach's chi moves in what direction?
Downward.
Which mental symptom can excess stomach fire cause?
Manic behavior.
Yeah. When the stomach is deficient, a common dream is.
Eating a large meal.
Okay. The primary acupuncture point for treating the mental aspect of stomach pathology is.
Stomach forting.
Oh, yes. According to the five elements, the stomach and spleen belong to which element?
Earth.
What is the stomach described as?
Yang.
What is the spleen described as?
Yin.
Which chi descends?
Stomach chi.
Which chi ascends?
Spleen chi.
What does the stomach like?
Wetness.
Okay. Kaya you should advise your clients, your patients to um they have to drink water
Drinks.
30 minutes before.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What does this or drink kombucha warm? The stomach doesn't like cold. What does the stomach dislike?
Dryness.
What does the spleen like?
Light.
Yeah, what does the spleen like?
Wetness.
Are you sure? Spleen.
Dryness. No, wait.
It doesn't like wetness or dampness. It doesn't. eh, Um, I think the spleen likes heat
Dryness. Heat.
or something warm. Dryness siguro, no? Okay. What does the spleen dislike? Wetness, opposite of
Wetness.
dryness. If the stomach is too dry, what cannot happen?
Stomach chi cannot descend.
If the spleen is too damp, what cannot happen?
Cannot ascend.
Which organ easily suffers from excess?
Stomach.
Which organ easily suffers from deficiency?
Spleen.
Which organ is prone to heat?
Stomach.
Which organ is prone to cold?
Spleen.
The stomach tends to suffer from deficiency of which element?
Yin.
The spleen tends to suffer from deficiency of which element?
Yang.
Which organ moves food down to the small intestine?
Stomach.
Which organ is responsible for transforming fluids and food?
Spleen.
If the stomach is too dry, food cannot be moved where?
Small intestine.
If the spleen is too damp, fluids cannot be what?
Transformed.
Which concept describes the coordinated chi movement where the stomach sends chi downwards and the spleen sends chi upwards?
Qi Jin in the middle jiao.
What is the primary pathological consequence if the stomach fails to send impure residues to the small intestine?
Accumulation of food leading to stagnation, acidification of gochi production.
The stomach is described as having tendency to heat. Which of the following substances is not a heat-generating agent that can disrupt the stomach?
Cold tea.
The stomach's role in the generation of tinea is primarily due to its handling of what?
Consume liquids before transformation.
Which statement accurately reflects the relationship between dryness and the stomach?
Dryness damages stomach yin and impairs its ripening function.
The text compares the stomach's digestive process to which of the following?
A compost heap or fermentation chamber.
Which of the following conditions can lead to qi deficiency in the stomach?
long intervals between meals,
Ah, okay.
or fasting.
The stomach and large intestine together belong to which anatomical aspect?
Yang Ming.
Which of the following best describes where the stomach and spleen are virtually indistinguishable in post-Taban chi production?
Their chi dynamics operate a single crankshaft,
The great breadbasket metaphor for the stomach emphasizes its function of
storing and timely emptying of ingested material.
which pathological factor is said to damage the spleen's yang qi, contrasting with the stomach's susceptibility to heat.
Cold,
The stomach's ability to ripen and rot food is analogous to what environmental condition for fermentation?
neither too cold or too dry.
This is true. Fermentation, no? Inana di na. Not too cold, not too.
Hmm.
What is the immediate destination of the impure residues after the stomach processes food?
Small intestine,
Which organ is primarily responsible for sending the pure transformed fluids upward after the stomach's initial processing?
lung.
Uy, wait.
Isa,
Sending the pure transformed fluids upward. The spleen.
yeah,
The
yes.
stomach's
So,
preference for moisture and aversion to dryness place it in opposition to which organ's environmental preference? Answer is hello.
near the lung.
Answer is what's your answer?
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, 113.
Yeah. The stomach's preference for moisture and aversion to dryness place it in opposition to which organ's environmental preference?
Spleen,
Which of the following best captures the functional consequence when the stomach receives food that is very spicy or very hot in energy?
generation of heat and potential injury to stomach yin.
The stomach's role as the root of Jinye is primarily due to its handling of
Initial liquid intake before spleen transformation.
which of the following accurately reflects the impact of excessive moisture on the spleen as contrasted with the stomach's needs?
Dampness burden spleen, while stomach thrives on
Moisture. Hello?
yes, moisture.
The middle chow is described as an axle or pivot. What primary function does this metaphor illustrate?
Central hub of chi flow between upper and lower body,
Which of the following is not a factor that can disrupt the stomach's function through cold?
causing stomach to generate excess heat.
Both stomach and LI are tasked with integrating which climatic element?
Dryness.
Yes. What is the functional implication of the stomach's tendency to heat when combined with pathological heat?
It exacerbates
Exacerbates. Hello. Here we go again.
karon pa ko magkaon ni Gabe.
Hello.
Ano na 14. One
Nag-charge ko kaya
okay.
Dili kadali.
Mm.
Okay, let's continue. Can you see the screen now?
Ay, Doc.
Okay. The stomach's
Loading.
ability to fill and empty properly will
Okay.
most. Yeah, I think number 120, you already answered it, no? It exacerbates dryness and impairs yin functions. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, for 121,
Yin
stomach's
function.
inability to fill and empty properly will most directly affect which of the following? Answer. Hello.
Kung
1, 2, 2.
The stomach's inability to fill and empty properly will most directly affect which of the following?
Digestion and chi production.
Which of the following is not a typical cause of heat in the stomach?
Green tea.
The stomach's yin is
kung
mutually
matapod.
dependent on which organ's yin?
Kidney.
Yes. Kaya naatay conditions like stomach and kidney yin deficiency. No? The stomach and spleen send their chi in opposite directions. Which statement correctly describes this dynamic?
Downwards and
Okay. Which organ's chi stagnation is most likely to manifest as rebellious liver chi invading the stomach, producing nausea and abdominal distension? Hello.
liver.
Okay, liver.
Liver.
In the relationship between stomach and kidneys, which cycle initiates the production of jinya?
Kidney.
Stomach. Kidneys.
Okay. The stomach is the root of all the fluids in the body. Which organ directly receives the fluid output from the stomach for further processing?
Hearts.
Small intestine.
Which of the following best explains why heat in the stomach can lead to dry tongue coating?
Heat destroys the stomach yin, reducing fluid production.
The symbiotic relationship between stomach and spleen makes chi deficiency in one organ likely to be accompanied by chi deficiency in the other. Which mechanism primarily underlies this phenomenon?
Interdependent chi gi wheel.
Which organ is described as the sea of water and grains and the great source of nourishment for the six yang organs? Hello? Yes.
Stomach.
Yes. Mm. Which organ's yang supports the spleen yang in fluid transformation and transport?
Kidney.
Kidney.
Heat arising from exogenous sear chi can directly invade the stomach. Which of the following scenarios exemplifies this pathway?
Food poisoning from spoiled meat.
The stomach's function of descending chi is compromised when which of the following conditions occurs?
Liver chi stagnation, blocking upward flow.
Which pair correctly matches the organ with its primary pathological vulnerability?
Stomach heat, spleen dampness.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.